request to speak button. I will go ahead and give a Bellevue announcement to anyone watching. The date of October 26th at Cross Point Church, which is next door to Home Depot, we will be holding a community meeting to do basically a teach-in about zoning and infill development, and we will address the potential for a future of any, for lack of a better term, tall skinnies. And we'll be explaining how you can manage those moving forward if you choose to want to keep those out of your neighborhood. So that will be October 26th at 6 o'clock at Cross Point Church, and I look forward to seeing everybody there. And we will just wait a couple of minutes to see if anybody else has announcements. And we do. First up is Councilmember Van Rees.
Thank you very much, and good evening. Happy autumn. I have a couple of things here coming up this week that I want to make sure people remembered. Coming up this Thursday, the Coffee with NVR is happening at Sidekicks Cafe in Madison, and we'll be there from 8:30 to 9:30. And come and join me this Thursday morning. There is no agenda, but I'll have maps, and I've got some cool pictures for the cool people who show up with some cool ideas. So we have that coming on this Thursday morning. Also wanted to remind people this Saturday is the District 8 Shred It Day, and behind the Madison Library you'll find opportunities to dump the stuff that you need to get rid of, but also to give to Goodwill and to bring your paper for shredding. So all of that is happening this Saturday morning behind the Madison Library. I appreciate the opportunity to give these updates. I know that a lot of us are going to be at the soccer stadium town hall at the State Fairgrounds on Tuesday the 24th. But happening at the same time, the Pages Branch Neighborhood Association will be meeting at the East Precinct, and I encourage you to attend if you live in those neighborhoods. That is it for me today. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. And Councilmember Freddie O'Connell.
Thank you, Madam President. I wanted to bring a couple of items to the attention of all Nashvillians, but they're certainly relevant to District 19 as well. I believe since our last meeting, the city has launched Hub Nashville, which is Metro's new comprehensive resource that allows residents to open cases and get an answer for anything from a pothole to a fallen limb, and I do encourage people to check that out. It is just hub.nashville.gov. It should be a useful resource to everyone, including our colleagues right here in this chamber, for documenting, reporting issues, and getting more information. So I think it's going to be a great resource. Also, last week, the Connected Nashville Vision was released for building a smarter city, and I do encourage people to take the Connected Nashville survey. That is also available online at connected.nashville.gov. Then in District 19 specifically, coming up tomorrow at noon, from noon to 1:30 p.m. at the Omni Hotel downtown, the Nashville Downtown Partnership has their annual meeting. It will feature a keynote address from Gabe Klein, who has spoken in Nashville before, typically about issues related to transit and mobility. So in light of this morning's announcement, I think that will be particularly relevant. So tickets are available. I believe they are $40. You can go to nashvilledowntown.com to learn more about that. Then Thursday, October 19th, from 6:30 to 8 p.m. at Salama Urban Ministries, the Edge Hill Coalition has their October meeting. They, as usual, have a full agenda, so if you are in or adjacent to the Edge Hill community, the Edge Hill Coalition meeting is a great way to stay up to date with issues happening in Edge Hill. Saturday, October 21st, from noon till 5 p.m., head over to the Fall Festival at Mount Carmel Missionary Baptist Church. That is at 1032 Monroe Street in historic Buena Vista. They will have food, a hayride, candy, prizes, giveaways, and concessions. It should be a good event. The church is always a hub of activity in the community, and I do plan to drop by myself. Then Sunday, October 22nd, from 3 to 4:30 p.m., over at the Cheatham Place Community Room at 1564 9th Avenue North, also in historic Buena Vista, is the My Canvas Youth Art Show. And this is just, it's an amazing program. It's part of the Mobile Youth Community Arts, and Lutheran Services in Tennessee have done this now for a number of years, but it is just a great way that they engage the children of that community, and the art is always impressive. This year's theme is Our Growth, How Far We Have Come. So if you have not been able to attend any of the regional art crawls and you want to see some impressive youth art and just get a sense of the community, I do invite you to check that out. Thank you, Madam President.
Thank you so much. Council Lady Allen.
Thank you, Madam Chair. Just want to let folks in District 18 know that the Belmont-Hillsborough neighborhood will be having their annual meeting next Monday, October 23rd at 6 p.m. at Christ the King Church. It's a great time to find out all the great things that neighborhood association has done and find out what's coming up in the upcoming year. So I hope folks will join us there for that. Thank you.
Thank you. Council Lady Karen Johnson.
Thank you, Madam Speaker Pro Tem Weiner. District 29, I want you to mark your calendars. Our annual community-wide Christmas party will be Friday, December the 1st at the YMCA Camp Widgewagen. More information will be shared as more details become available, but I do want you to mark your calendars for December the 1st for our annual Christmas event at the YMCA Camp Widgewagen. We also are going to be starting our planning meetings. We need your help. A very few people come together every year to put on this large event, so we need more hands and more people helping out with this. And so I'll be emailing this out in the newsletter. And for those who are not on my newsletter, please just email me here at the council email address, and or text me on my phone, and that is out there for everyone. So again, I will be emailing that information out, and save the date for December the 1st. Thank you.
Thank you. Councilman Bednay.
Thank you. So first of all, I wanna use this opportunity to say happy anniversary to my wife. We've been married 25 years, and I just want to make sure she knows that I am happy that we've been married for so long, that she put up with me. So, honey, if you're watching, I love you. Happy anniversary. And then I wanted to ask people to call me if you have any questions about either the soccer stadium project or the transportation project. Many of you have, over the years, reached out to me about the issue of traffic in the district. And the solving our transportation problem is the main way to eliminate all the cross-county issues that we have right now, where people drive through our district to go from Brentwood to Murfreesboro, from Franklin to 24. So if we have a good transportation system that works for people, then that will eliminate or drastically reduce it. So that's where I'm coming from in supporting this concept. But if any of you want to reach out to me and have a conversation about it, you can come to my office hours, and that's the first Saturday of every month at 10 a.m. at Pork Belly Cafe. Or you can call me at 615-829-6226. Thank you.
Thank you. Councilman Withers.
Thank you so much, Madam President. I apologize that I have a long list, but we have a whole lot going on in District 6 at the moment. This coming Thursday, October the 19th at 6:30 p.m., Rosebank neighbors will meet at their usual location at Memorial Lutheran Church at 1212 Riverside Drive at the corner of Riverside and Carter, and welcome everyone to come out to that. For a fun event this coming Friday, October the 20th, Cora House School, which is located at the corner of Greenwood and Scott Avenues in the Eastwood neighborhood, is inviting neighbors out to join them for a potluck as well as a screening of the film E.T. And the first 50 people who arrive will get a free LED E.T. finger, for those of you who remember E.T. Phone Home. Those of us who are of a certain age and are dating ourselves. But that will be this coming Friday, October 20th from 6 to 9 p.m. at Cora House School. And they really, really love and welcome the community to come out and see the great things they're doing over there, and I encourage everyone to come out. On Saturday, October the 21st, Rebuilding Together Nashville is working with the Shelby Hills Neighborhood Association, and we're looking for volunteers to come help one of our neighbors do some repairs to their home so they can stay in their home. It's a great group and a great neighborhood association. And if anyone is interested in helping out, please let me know. We'll be meeting up around 9 o'clock on Saturday morning. No building trade or experience is required necessarily, but it's always helpful. Then next Thursday, the 26th of October, we're having a third community meeting with regard to a proposed redevelopment of a property that's located at the corner of Forest Avenue and Main Street in Laughlin Springs. This will be the third community meeting we've had on that, and it will be at the East Library, and again, that begins at 6 o'clock. And finally, on Friday, October the 27th at 5:30 p.m., Rosebank STEM Elementary is having their Fall Fest, and they're really excited to reconnect with the community and invite everyone out to that at Rosebank Elementary, which is located on Preston Drive in the Rosebank neighborhood. Please come out and check out the new renovations that are finally wrapping up at that school at 5:30 p.m. on Friday, October the 27th. Thank you so much.
Thank you. And Councilman Anthony Davis.
Thank you, Madam President. Just had a couple things. Wanted to reiterate the Rosebank meeting this Thursday night, 6:30 p.m. every third Thursday of each month. And just because it hits before our November meeting, First Wednesday Coffee is Wednesday, November 1st. This coming month. It's at the Metro Police Department East Precinct on Trinity Lane. That is Wednesday the 1st at 8:15 a.m. at the East Precinct. And then the monthly Inglewood meeting is November 2nd, first Thursday of the month, always. November 2nd, 7 p.m. at the Lytton Alumni Center on Gallatin Road. Again, Inglewood meeting, 7 p.m. the 2nd, first Thursday of the month, Lytton Alumni Center, Gallatin Road. Thanks.
Thank you. If there are no more announcements, we will consider adjourning this announcement period. Thank you.